All right, listen up, man. Understand this. It's what it is. What I know about the Creator God of all things, it's pretty cool. It's a lot of good stuff. So with that being said, let me go ahead and explain this to you. When God looked across the abyss and there was null and void, which God was that? Well, it surely wasn't no man. And it was no woman. So with that being said, guess what? Sentient being, maybe. That's feminine. The spirit of feminine. The first one. Right? Neither male nor female. But it can tell you also Old Testament feminine, New Testament masculine. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. That would be her. Do unto others as you like done unto yourself. That would be the God, Creator God of all things. Now, we already know. Obviously, for God to know us before we entered the mother's womb, I believe maybe some of these things are not put out there, but understood it. It's prehistory, and that's what's considered, that's the in the dark, where God learned how to be. So then when we all look at it, we say, well, no, we wasn't for it. But if you really like to look at it, obviously, the man would be the rib, because you have to have what? An incubation period. So when you have the incubation period, then guess what's next? Bingo. God evolves. That's the first and only Immaculate Conception. It's already present. That's the Immaculate Conception. So it was already. So that means that everything was already here. Now you can probably see it. It might make a little bit more obvious sense. But that's the beginning part. Then the lights came on. That's a good one. Atom. If you look at it, the acronym would be Alpha Time of Masculine. Yeah. Alpha, time of masculine. That means that them two atoms ran into each other, then that would make that be, what do you mean? Hershey's, Hershey. Apostrophe S. That shows all three gods there. It always comes in threes.